Hello Cancers, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reads naked. Okay, so let's clack on with it, shall we? We are doing a read on the Two of Cups. That was the card what came out in the All Signs overview for you. Okay, right. Two of Cups is a coming together of energies, a possible soulmate coming in or something like that. We've got the Queen of Clubs coming out for your incoming person. That would be a Leo. Right, at this point I am going to tell you this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much, okay? Not every read can resonate with you. Perhaps one of my older reads will resonate with you. Go and check out the water sign playlist. There's plenty of Cancer reads in there. Or if you have time on your hands, peruse your way through my other playlists. Sometimes Cancer comes through as the incoming energy. Okay, so the Two of Cups are coming together of energies. Possible soulmate, possible twin flame, blah-de-blah. Okay, so we got the King of Wands. We are possibly dealing with someone who's a little bit arrogant, a little bit up their own arse. Maybe some sort of entrepreneur, maybe a business owner, maybe someone who takes risks. And the Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Okay, but the Ten of Cups also indicates a new beginning. And talking about new beginnings, because obviously the 10 is the end of the cycle in the tarot, we don't have an 11 of Cups, so it goes on to the Ace again, or any other Ace or new beginning card. But talking about new beginnings, as I was shuffling the clarifying deck for this read, the pre-shuffle for it, the thing what stopped me was a card that jumped out. The card what jumped out was the World. So let's have some fun, my Cancers. Shove in the comments if you think, before I carry on with the read. Obviously, don't cheat. You're only going to be cheating yourself. This is just a bit of fun. There's no money or anything involved. So just whack in the comments, yes or no, if you think the World will come out in the clarifying deck again or within this read. Okay, the way we're going to do the energies is just there is going to be the energies around your Leo. Just here is going to be the energies between you and your Leo. It's the connection, okay? Just here is going to be where the universe would like all this to go if everyone plays ball and follows the universal roadmap. We most of the time don't. We normally get in our way, and the universe's way with our own free will. Coming from the bottom of the deck, going just there, underneath our Leo will be the overall energy of the read. Okay, so there we go. Let's pop them over there. We'll probably get something out for that in a little while. Let's see what the overall energy is. The overall energy is the Nine of Cups, going with our Ten of Cups we saw in the split. The Nine of Cups is like a wish come true energy. It's emotional fulfillment, or leading up to emotional fulfillment. It's kind of like realizing that there it is, what you've always wanted is right there. Oh, it's just yours for the taking. Okay, that's the energy what goes over everything on this read. Okay, so your Leo is in a Four of Swords energy. They are healing from something. Their healing may possibly just look to the outside world as sitting around doing nothing. Right, at this point, how are we going to do the read? Should we do the clarifiers to your person and then see the connection, or should we have a peek at the connection now? Okay, you choose. Clarifiers it is then. Okay, so I was going to say randomly at the bottom of the bag is the World, but I knew it was there because that's where I put it after it flipped out. Not going to count. Okay, and just if you didn't believe me, there it is. Look, I'll just show you half of it. See, didn't see the whole card, it don't count. So now is the time. Is it going to come out? That's a good question. So let's see a few clarifiers for, they're healing from some sort of heartbreak from the past. I'm assuming it could be a heartbreak from now. Maybe you've broken their heart and they're healing from that. There is an element of loss and sorrow. There is an element of new love. And there's an element of working. So, for those of you who may just be listening to this and not actually watching it, what we have got clarifying this is the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Five of Cups. But if you are a veteran tarot watcher or reader, you probably would have guessed them from what I said. Okay, so Three of Swords. Yes, they are healing from some sort of pain, some sort of heartbreak pain. They are working on themselves, but they're doing it behind the scenes. They're not letting everyone see. They're like in a chrysalis, like a caterpillar turning into a beautiful butterfly. Okay. Or as they're a Leo, we could be saying that they are a cub turning into a lion. How about that? Right, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is all about love, new love. This could be the same old love, but they've repackaged it into a new package and they're trying to offer that back to you. It could be new love that they are offering you for the first time after their heartbreak, and you might be someone totally new on the scene. After all, we are doing the Two of Cups, which is a coming together of energies. Okay, but that is not to dismiss the fact that possibly you have drifted apart and you're coming back together, or the fact that the Two of Cups could also indicate a breaking apart of energies. Okay, if you find out that this soulmate wasn't a soulmate and it was in fact a karma there to teach you a lesson, you learnt your lesson, you move on. Okay, the Five of Cups, there is a sorrow, there is a loss that this Leo is feeling. Now, it could be anything. It could be they've been fired from a job. It could be that a loved one has died, family relative. I don't know what other sort of relatives you would get, but a family member or a relative has died or something like that. But I feel it's a love loss, and I feel that they have lost something in love. With the Five of Cups, there's normally 3 cups knocked over and 2 cups still standing. Well, that's the 2 cups from the actual overall energy from my all signs energy overview I done. Okay, which if you are interested, it was on the 29th of September when the moon was full in the star sign of Aries. Okay, crossing this is the Two of Wands. They're in this energy of they're having to make a choice. Okay, they've got this choice to make and they're at a crossroads. Normal sort of jargon with that. We have choices every day. Okay, so it's not like your mundane minor choice like do I have toast for breakfast, or do I pop to, I don't know, the bakery and have a nice freshly baked croissant. No, it is sort of a bit more challenging than that. It's like, do I go with this person or don't I? Do I stay in the job I'm in or do I look for a new one? Do I go on holiday next month? Those sort of ones. Yeah, I feel like a holiday. Should I go on a holiday? I feel like a holiday. I feel that this could be that sort of thing. Perhaps they're just wanting to get away from it all, disappear for a little while, unannounced, and then see if anyone notices. Well, they are a Leo. They can be a little bit vain and arrogant like that. Okay, so Temperance coming out for the connection. Okay. We're having to be patient. Okay. My card wanted to fall out, but I weren't ready to finish shuffling. There is a patient. See, is it going to go slow with me today, universe? Because I still weren't ready to shuffle. Stop shuffling. Just still didn't feel right. Okay, so now that's better. Right. Temperance. Yeah, we're waiting for something. It was making me wait. Okay, it weren't giving me the shuffle. It was just spitting a few cards out here and there. Okay. So we got the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. The connection is there is there is a feeling of, what's the right word? No, it's not quite theft. It's not quite robbery. It's liberation. Okay, there's a feeling of liberation with this Seven of Swords, but it's not a willing liberation. Okay, someone or something has been liberated within this connection, but they never wanted it liberated. It was kind of like something nice to them. It was like that painful feeling you get after a workout, but it feels nice at the same time because it's associated with doing something good. I'm assuming that's how it works. Okay, the Page of Swords is there. Is, I don't know, it's kind of like a spying energy I'm getting off this Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles is also a spying energy. There is a little bit of spying energy. It's probably why this has come out as a Seven of Swords, because the Seven of Swords is a card of sort of like maybe underhanded things, criminal type of activities, burglary, or in this particular case, stalking, but it's not quite that strong. It's a kind of feeling that, especially with this Page of Swords, that they've been watching you from afar. They've been checking out your social media, or possibly you them, and maybe it was just like on a private thing, okay? But all of a sudden you've turned your profile to public, okay? And that's the liberation. You've liberated yourself away from this spine energy, because you probably picked it up. You probably felt it, okay? Or they may have, and they've done it. Okay, but that's the liberation I'm kind of feeling. You've kind of changed your profile on something from private to public, so everyone can see what you're saying and everyone can see what you're doing, and in turn everyone can see what everyone else says about it. Okay, with the Six of Swords coming out, this has taken things to a calmer place. Because it's diffused the spying energy. It's no longer deemed as spying in the universe's eyes, because, well, it's a public free-for-all. Anyone can have a look. Okay, it's then moving everything to a calmer place. There's no turbulence or anything like that. And with the Page of Pentacles, there is a small spine energy backing up this Page of Swords, kind of egging it on, but it's more of a lesson learned. Okay, maybe you went the other way. Maybe you were public and you've gone private with someone. I don't know. Crossing this is the Page of Wands. So this particular connection is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to be taken. Okay, or you have taken the opportunity, perhaps. The Page of Wands is a little bit like the minor arcana of the Fool. It's sort of someone who doesn't really think about the consequences of its actions. Okay. Oh, we'll have them too. And they're the other two. Ah, look, it's our Two of Cups. Oh, look, it's in reverse, like I said up here. Okay, and that one, that's not sure where it wants to go. Okay, so we've got the clarifiers. Do we see what the main energy is? We're going to keep that one like that. And we're going to put that one in reverse like that. Okay, do not confuse that with the crossing card. It's not the crossing card. Let's put a little space between them so we know that that's not the crossing card. Okay, so the outcome. The Eight of Pentacles. Working on yourself. Working on yourself will bring you a victory and allow you to move forward. You're being held back by something, and this is why you're going to have to work on yourself. They're working on themselves. You have to work on yourself. Okay? They're working on themselves to get over some sort of pain and suffering. Oh, you might be the root cause for that, but you might not be. You might be a new energy coming in. Okay, the Two of Cups here is suggesting that this could be a karmic thing. Okay, but this here says it might not be. Yeah, the universe is an arse, isn't it? Okay, so we've got the Nine of Cups going here. This is what you're moving towards. This is what you're after. You're after like something what does fulfill you, something what ticks the boxes, something you kind of dreamt about, a wish or a fantasy coming true, maybe. With that much page energy up in the connection, it could possibly be a fantasy you're wanting to come true. All the pages, yeah, the biggest daydreamer of them all isn't out there, but the other three were. All the pages are daydreamers. They're all dreaming of bigger, better things. That's why they're learning to do that. That's why they're spying to get information. Okay, the poor Page of Cups just sits there permanently in a trance, daydreaming about it. Okay, So this balancing energy, it does balance, because like it sort of balances that way, it sort of balances that way, and it sort of balances that way, and I suppose it sort of balances that way. But it's an energy which is not sure. It's the scales going up and down, trying to find the balance, trying to see if there is a balance. Okay, and when you think about a set of old-fashioned scales, a two-armed scales, and you put your weight on one side and you pour in a load of stuff on the other, and the scales go down too far on the other side, so you take some off and then it goes back the other way. It's trying to find that perfect amount. Okay, and this is it. This could be like that, yeah, or it could be like that, or it could be like that, or it could be like that. Okay, it's all to do with the scales. Currently, the outcome of this connection is something's out of balance, causing your person to be a karmic. But if you can swing it the other way, yeah, and it goes too out of balance the other way, it makes you the karmic. Okay, and if you can get it right in the middle, you either both end up being karmics or you both don't, which is kind of like the same result either way. Two karmics can get on very well with each other, all because they're karmics don't necessarily mean they're karmics to each other. Okay, let's see what's crossing this. The Eight of Wands. It's forward movement, it's fast forward movement, being propelled by this Chariot, but it's also a card of communication coming out of nowhere. Okay, so the outcome of this, yeah, remember we diffused the whole spying issue. It's leading to communication. Okay, now the communication might be the thing what tips the scales. Okay, either way. Maybe you want to communicate with them. Maybe it's like, why the hell are you spying on me? You're going in all negative. It tips the balance. Okay, perhaps they come in and they start trying to be nice and starting up a thing, but you know they've been spying on you, so you ask and it tips the balance the other way. Okay, but there is communication there. I am going to ask the universe for a new beginning. I am going to ask the universe for some advice. So this is my last chance to get that world card out. Okay, for all you people who have commented yes. For all you people who have commented no. Yeah. You seem to be on for a winner at the moment. Okay, universe, can you tell my Cancerians anything else I need to know about this? Okay, we get out of the bottom of the deck. Our Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles. Yes. Okay, what you will learn from all this. Okay, this is the advice. It's going to be, what are you going to learn from it all? Because if you remember, I said you've learned something from it all. You learned something from this connection. So let's see what we learn from this connection, shall we? And if we can get the shuffle, there we go. The Queen of Wands. The Seven of Wands. The Lovers. And the Queen of Cups. I was going to call her the Queen of Hearts, but it's the same thing. Okay, so we got a Queen of Wands, bookended by a Queen of Cups, with a Seven of Wands and a Lovers in the middle. What you're going to learn from this is that there is passion between you two. There is also love and communication between you two. Things are going to feel right. Now, even if you're karmic, they're a karmic, and you're not, or they're not, and there's a lesson to be learned, okay? It will feel right for a while until you've learned the lesson. That's when it all starts going wrong, because at which point it's like, well, you don't need to be with each other anymore. The lesson's been learned. Move on, okay? So that's what it's saying. It will feel good. It will feel like you're meant to be together, but there will always be a slight defensiveness about it. The defensiveness will be coming from the passionate side of things. Okay, this is love and communication. This is passion and fire and heat and thunder under the covers. Okay, but there is some sort of defensive wall up. A little bit of, I feel you standing on the high ground. You thinking you are morally right in some situation, but you might not be. Okay, right, last chance, everyone, last chance. Shall we see what it is? The King of Wands. not the world, I'm afraid. Okay, the King of Wands crossing this is, if you remember, we saw it in the cup right at the beginning of this. We're ending pretty much with the beginning card of this particular video. The King of Wands, it is about pride and arrogance and petty shit like that. That's what this defensiveness is about. This is what it is, driving the passion as well, but it's passion on my terms. Okay, that's how it's coming across. And it could be either one of you, but it's they're passionate when they want to be. Sounds more like the Leo, really, doesn't it? But they're passionate when they want to be. And actually, when you just look at the cards, yeah, there you go, Leo, Cancer. But it's an arrogance. It's like, oh, it's like, how do I explain this? It's a little bit chauvinistic. It's a little bit sexist. It's a little bit like, if you're the woman and they're the man, they come home from work and they're expecting their dinner on the table, and for your reward, and they give you a big sloppy kiss and a slap on the ass. Yeah, it's like 1950s. Okay, but that's kind of like the energy I'm getting off this. It's a bit of like an old-fashioned chauvinistic pig. And that's what the overall energy of this. You're accepting, they're accepting, they're supplying, you're accepting, you're supplying, they're accepting. It's working for you, but it's not 100% liked by someone. Okay, and that could be what starts grinding it all down to make what feels like a brilliant connection turn into something karmic you were meant to learn a lesson from. Okay, so Cancers, that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you and you are still here watching this, thank you very much. You've done my channel probably the best thing in the world that anyone can actually do for any channel on YouTube. You've stuck out the video, you've watched it in its entirety. That does more to the algorithms than any thumbs up, any amount of comments on a video, any shares, or any subscriptions. Okay, watching the entire video. Do it. If you really, really like a creator, just watch their whole video. If they're advertised, watch their advertisements as well, because they get paid more if you watch more adverts. Okay, if you ain't got time for it or anything, or you're busy, just stick it on in the background, stick it on your laptop, turn it down, yeah, leave it in the corner. Fantastic, you've just done them a huge service. Yeah, maybe you didn't actually watch anything they've done, but it's all great. Anyway, let's get back to what this is all about. If you have watched it all and it didn't resonate with you, I am sorry, but you can go and find other readings. All my readings are timeless, and at the end of the day, it doesn't even really matter if it's not your signs you are compelled to watch. If the title is something there and it brings you in, just watch it. And I can say the same for any tarot reading channel there. Okay, if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. It does help the algorithms as well. And if you like me, subscribe to my channel, join my tarot team. It'd be fantastic. If you really want to push it out and support me in any way, shape and form, you can give me super thanks, you can give me super stickers, you can join my membership, you can even peruse through my main page on YouTube and find my donation button for PayPal. Okay, all the links are there. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will catch you all next time.